me.
This better be worth it.
Yeah. Oh, Darren!
Darren, what have you done to our wonderful studio? What's this?
Yeah, what happened to all our space and our shelves with our precious toys and everything? Even
Yeah.
your Darren cave is gone.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Well, welcome to my mystery Pokey Dungeon.
Well, in my opinion, Darren, it's a little less mystery pokey dungeon and a bit more room with black curtains hung up.
Well, the dungeon in the game isn't much more than this either, Barjo. It's even more sparse and cave-like. So I think this construction is completely and utterly true to the game.
Yes. All right, well, let's just get on with the review. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity is a strange beast within the world of Pokemon. Rather than being a sequel to the main RPGs, this game is primarily about dungeon exploration. Mystery Dungeon is also what's called a roguelike.
Affirmative. Roguelikes are a subgenre of RPGs where the focus is on randomly generated enemy encounters and turn-based combat. FTL, Faster Than Light, which we reviewed on the show last year, is a perfect example of the genre. Most roguelikes feature permadeath, but Mystery Dungeon is a bit of a lightweight roguelike, so the game doesn't end if you die.
Thanks, Darren. At the start of the game, you'll find yourself hurtling through the sky as a human trapped in a Pokemon's body. It then drops you into a world without humans. It's here that you'll meet a fellow Pokemon and decide to team up and build paradise together.
Yes, and you also keep seeing a dream of Munna calling for help, but you spend most of your time doing small quests.
The quests in this game involve travelling through a mystery dungeon with the goal of defeating a boss or discovering a rare item. On each floor of these randomly generated dungeons, you'll find Pokemon to battle and items to collect. The usual type of battle advantages are present, so electric attacks are still super effective against flying Pokemon.
I struggle with this game a bit, guys, because I love permadeath. It works so well in roguelike games. You lose everything when you die, so you make every decision really count. It's a super stressful situation, and none of that is here because you don't lose everything when you die here.
Affirmative. You only lose a few items if you die, and you keep all your progress, making your next run even easier. And instead of a hunger meter that depletes the longer you stay in a dungeon, your power points for each move decreases. But you later get the ability to level up your moves, increasing the power points as well.
Yeah, and when you combine that with the number of power points constantly replenishing items in dungeons, I never really felt like I was in danger. There was not one moment in this game where I turned back because I thought, I'm not going to make it. It's like they've taken all the elements of a roguelike dungeon crawler and then made it so accessible that the game just isn't challenging anymore. But dungeons are only one part of the game. What did you think about rebuilding paradise?
I actually found that quite enjoyable. Going on quests to get items is strangely compelling.
Affirmative. I chose the Electric Dojo to level up my Pikachu's skills.
Oh, I made an ore and berry field.
Yeah, without this, I don't think I could have gone through those dungeons over and over. They're just so samey. And those corridors between rooms annoyed me so much, Badge. The level design is so dull. Just let me walk straight. Plus, sometimes you spawn right next to the stairs to the next floor.
And I know we sound like we're complaining a lot, but I think there's a fair bit to complain about here. Such as, why is there so much dialogue? There's no need to say everything 3 different ways. Even leveling has you scrolling through lines and lines of text. That same information was so much simpler in earlier Pokemon games, there was no need to change it. And you can't make the text scroll faster, and you can't skip it. It's madness!
Yeah, I did quite like the mini storylines for the characters though. All the quests have you and your teammate helping some Pokemon in need, and the bad guys are either captured or everyone learns to get along in the end. I mean, it's a little cheesy, but it's kind of cute. Plus, it's a much better looking game than the previous ones.
Affirmative. Everything is rendered in 3D. However, the view is really zoomed in, so you can't see enemy Pokemon until they're quite close.
Yes, there were a lot of things that frustrated me about this game, and it was just too easy in the end, and it even got easier in the later sections, so I'm going to give it 4 out of 10 rubber chickens.
It's 5 out of 10 from me.
So, Hex, is my mystery dungeon growing on you?
Yeah, a little bit, I guess. I especially like that picture of Carrie O'Brien.
Oh, do you like the frame? It's made of solid gold.
I also heard his hair is made of gold.
It's actually a ferro-platinum alloy.